thing. Another thing that I think we need to start doing. I think we need to start doing more of is a lot of our clients want us to pack as much information into one video as possible. Mm-hmm. This kind of line of inquiry and all this ideation, these are like typical and classic ways of coming up with ideas for advertising. I'm always in the advertising mindset. However, most of what we do is video for internal use. We do a lot of corporate video, but I like to come at every single challenge with an advertising mindset. Mm-hmm. So, quite often we're just doing something like a monthly update with the CEO of a company, and we go there and we get them to do an update every month. But we will still sometimes go through a process of, what are some different ways we can do it. Right. We would assume that we'd be sitting in the boardroom doing it. What if we challenged that assumption and went out somewhere else? Where could that be? You can take these and apply it to whatever creative work you're doing. So a lot of what we do is not classic advertising as such. We are doing things like corporate video. And so our clients want to pack as much information into one video as possible because they think it's, budget friendly and stuff like that. However, it turns off a lot of the audience because the messaging is like for everybody. We will recommend turning things into series or making things shorter. Something that's been brought to my attention recently, because I'm about to go do a pitch this week, and the ideas were birthed out of a love for this campaign that Amazon has done 100 10-second ads for their Echo. Right. And it's micro moments in people's lives using Alexa. Got it. And they're 10 seconds long. So all you see is a little girl going, "Look, mommy, aren't these pretty?" And she's like scratching, and you just hear the voice going, "Alexa, Wikipedia, poison oak or poison ivy or whatever." Right. And the little girl's just like, and that's it, 10 seconds. There's another, my favorite one is the guy's looking in the mirror and he's looking at a new tattoo and he goes, "Alexa, how do you spell eternal?" And she starts, and he's like, "Nearest tattoo removal." That's great. And then there's another one where it's just a top down on someone's gift wrapping, and they put a Band-Aid on, and they go, "Alexa, order tape." And so these are teeny tiny little stories, like segments of stories, like micro honing in on how will the users be using this product. Yeah. And sometimes it's a hard pitch, I think, to get that streamlined and go, you know what? There's a great functionality. Alexa / Amazon / Echo does a million different things. But what if we made 100 ads about all those little tiny things that it's capable of doing? Mm. And then someone like you would take those and plant them strategically as little bumper ads or whatever on YouTube. To make it relevant to the person who's watching it, which then goes into this connection thing and makes people go, "Wow, I feel known," or "I feel like that's spooky, like that you have advertised to me so precisely." Yeah. Because they spread their budget out amongst 100 different little tiny ads instead of one big $1 million thing.
It's funny that you should say, like, there's a lot of people that try and cram too much into video, because it's exactly what all our clients tend to want to do. They're like, "Oh, but we got this and we got this and we got this." It's like, okay.
It's not an infomercial.
No,
you're just meant to get people to go, "Oh,
yeah,
that's cool."
So the approach that we normally take is like, if you've got 4 really core, amazing things to talk about, break it into 4 different videos, and then we'll kind of like turn it into some sort of story online. So it's like they see the first ad, we'll make sure that they don't see that again, but they'll see the second ad, and so we know we can have that kind of like sequencing happening, and it just makes it much easier. But